Good morning. Got Uncle Hoku, we got Quinn, Red is here. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Let's see if we can continue our good run yesterday. Five, 1, 6. Two, 5, 7. Six, 4, 10. So that is single pitch, double pitch, and one off axis. So one of each. Two, another double pitch. "43 degrees in Arizona." It's probably warmer than that in Wisconsin. Huh. I don't know what I have. Yeah, it doesn't show up here. Let me see if I can fix that really quick. "48 degrees. It's warmer here. You should move to Wisconsin." Okay. Yeah, 43% humidity. The numbers on my room temperature and humidity were wrong. I have 58% humidity in the dungeon right now. 64 degrees. Took another 10 gallons of water out of the dungeon for the show. Another double pitch, 4, 3, 7. Morning, Hundo. 2 spots of poison ivy. Yesterday you were surrounded by a bad energy from the moment that you woke up. Weeks of gains at your local. That sucks. Another 5-2, so we're double pitching galore here. So I'm going to keep it the same set till we start the show, or I'll be changing sets probably right away. So let's keep our warm up with that. Good morning, Kevin. $156. Positive energy, that's right. Good morning, BB Wood. Good morning, Michael. By 4, another soon pitch. Or a Mad Hatter. Three, 1. Other than a double pitching, I'm not seeing a lot of consistency yet. Good morning, Joel. Good luck and safe travels, my friend. Good morning, Scott. I saw that you hosted Casey Craps last night. And I was waiting for him to mention, because you asked him, Scott, about the dice influence and what got him going, all that stuff. And he was not wrong in his analysis that skill dialing had helped him get going in that direction. But skill also gave him my name. And I did about a 1-hour session for free for him one day to help him with his throwing style. And it looked like he was doing a lot of the stuff that we taught, that we coached on. But anyhow, let's get started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. It's making yours too. Today's episode number 776 out of the Level Up program is one we daily practice shooting at dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue car craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we've got Uncle Hoko checking in number 1, followed up by Glenn and Discipline. We have Red checking in. And we have a bunch of Glenn and Red chats, but we got Hondo, Kevin Scott, Michael Peterson, BV Wood is checking in. And we got the Mad Hatter, Joel is here. Scott Wildlife Craps and Greg from Edison, as well as Eric. So good morning to all. And if you are playing along with Crapsee, click on that live tab. That'll bring you over to the table that we're using here today. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. We are all about blue collar craps here today. And we're not sponsored by anybody. So anyhow, let's get started. Yesterday we had a very good end to their session. We finished our bankroll at 8,349. We started the day off with 68.82. So that's about a $1,500 increase. So we made some decent money. Our last shooter was, I think, 32 rolls long, and then the one before that was in the low teens. So again, finished the day off strong. Let's see if we can continue that today. But we'll see, because my warm-up, we had a lot of double pitches. I'm going to still start off with a 5-4-5 for Hardway set, and see if we can turn that double pitch around. If not, we'll be switching dice sets really fast. But anyhow, let's go $15 on that pass line bet. My bet sizing today is somewhere around the $550 mark, somewhere in that area. Once we get a point established, remember this is blue collar craps, so we will be going 2 hits and then regress. The first hit we pressure across as much as possible, and the second hit will regress and play with profits. So all that set, we have 21 people playing on Crapsee already. And 19 people watching live. This songs. $415 truck and camper. So let's mark that point of 5. That'll be the first point for the day. Dice they cross on us. Right die off axis. 5454 with a 415. Okay. So we'll be around that 550 bet sizing here. So let's go 480 across to start with. And let's go 66 inside pressure. 1, 2, 3, 3, and that'll put us at about 561. So that's close enough. Or horseshoes and hanging grenades. My typical bet read on the cruise. I started low for the week, and as the week went, it increased. So I started off on myself playing the skill 66. And as the cruise went, I started playing blue collar craps on myself and only myself. And I ended up starting off with 182 across. So it'd be 160 across with 22 inside. And then the horseman, I started off at the $15 level, and I ended up at the $50 level by the end of the cruise. So each day I made a little bit of profit. I added to my bankroll size. I brought $2,000 with me, but I only brought in for $500 for the entire week. So never touched the last other $1,500. For hard 8 square pair. So hopefully that answers your question. And then what I also did is each day before I went, sometime during the day, I try to get at least about 15, 20 throws in, just practicing wise. And my first shooter when I was playing, that was 126. Let's go 110 inside pressure. And then my first time I shot at the table, I usually started off at a skill 66 no matter what day it was. And that way, if I didn't do well, I didn't lose much. So, but then as soon as I knew where my comfort level was for the shooting, I would increase that bet right away the next time I shot. So, it's a long answer to a simple question, but it's up. 156 KitchenAid mixer. Now we hit number 2. And that'll get us out of the shooter right away. So we're going to regress our bets. Again, blue collar craps is trying to get out of the shooter as fast as possible, play with profits. So in other words, we're playing for the short roll, hoping for the long roll. And this should be good then. Yeah, Red goes, I'd be way too nervous to play for the real way. I play on Crapsee. So the way I'm playing right now is the same way I played on the ship for myself. Just that my bet sizing was smaller on the ship. So we brought 266 back to the rack. Let's go 220 inside. So like I said, I bet the same way on myself on the ship as what I'm doing right now in Crapsee. Just that my bet sizing was smaller. And that's the difference. I mean, what I'm teaching on this show is the blue collar craps style of play. Bankroll does not matter. You can have a $500 bankroll, or you can have a $10,000 bankroll. The betting will be the same. It's just the size of the bets that differ. So this is a good place to practice that as well. That's out. For hard 8 square pair, it's a parlay of the day with SJ. So I've been another hit on the hard 8. Got 454, and we have 448 results. And let's go to $90 on that 8. 100%, Joe. I agree with you on that. Some people play for the leaderboard, and that's their prerogative. That they can do what they want to do. And if you notice, I only occasionally mention the leaders on the board here. I don't really pay too much attention to that. Now, if I'm on a different show, of course, I try to get to the top of the board. But okay, how about set? Face out. They did split apart on me a little bit. We got 4-2, holy cannoli. 4-2-6. And 5-4-5-4, single pitch, 4-2. Put $90 on the 6 as well. You know what? I'm gonna stay with that. If I hit the next hit, I'll spread out to the 4 and 10. Next hit on any number or something. So Mad Hatter goes red. When you throw, you need nerves of steel. And that's one of the benefits of doing this show here on a daily basis, is that has helped me dramatically with the nerves of steel, if you will. Because I have to make all you yahoos happy with my rolls. And if not, I hear about it. I really will. That actually is a lot of pressure each day. But I bring that on myself, so that's out. Four, 3, double pitch. 7 pitch. Okay. Medium short roll for the first shooter here. We did make some money though. Made $111 here. So that will be shooting number 1 was 6 rolls long. That's average or expected. Okay, again, $15 pass sign bet. And our win goal today is $668. So let's go all bets set. Nice out. And everything I do is on percentages of bankroll. Four, 2, another holy cannoli. 4-2-6. So good questions, Red. Very good questions. 5-4-5-4. 4-2-6. American 26. If anybody has questions, make sure you ask them in the chat. If I don't answer them, somebody else will. Okay, again, we are going to go 480 across and 66 inside. All bets set. Two, 1, 3, ace, deuce. Alfredo sauce, Mama Bear. No help for me. It's right die off access. And all bets set. Face off. 358, grip it. That'll be hit number 1 for this shooter. Single pitch. And I know I've mentioned this multiple times in the past, doing this show on a daily basis also helps prepare for the distractions at the table as well. Everything except for loud noise, because I don't have the loud noise here, but distraction because I'm doing multiple things while trying to produce the show and shoot the dice and all that type of stuff. So that was 126 brought back. Let's go 110 inside pressure. And all that set. They saw. That's double pitch. 5-2. Okay, so we got some recovery to do now. Got 4. We're going to switch over to the all-winner set because we're throwing a lot of double pitches today. And we are not laddering up at the current moment. 5, 4, 2, 3. $15 pass line bet. Oops. There we go. And all bets set. Dice on. Four, 2, 6. Marking a point of 6 again. That's a popular number today. Holy cannoli. I can hear Mel running across the ceiling on the dungeon here. Oh, and she just dropped something. 480 across. 66 inside. Oh, winner set 5, 4, 2, 3. And face out. Two, 3, 5. Justice Gen 5. Hit number 1. Five, 4, 2, 3. Single pitch 2, 3, 5. If you would, recovery mode engaged, Captain Joe, warp 1. That was 126 brought back, 110 inside pressure. And all bets set. 27 people playing along here. So, sure. Five, 3, 8. Great babe. Both dice landed and stuck. Hit number 2. We'll get all this shooter. 4, 2, 3. We got a 5, 3, 8. Another single pitch. Zero emotion. Yeah, I agree. That your tolerance for high dollar bets. If you're talking about other people, Red, you tend to over time ignore that. They are grown adults. Let's go 160 across here, including, and they have their own money, so that is their own responsibility if they lose it. So do not let that fall on you. whatsoever. But your tolerance for your own high bets, if you have a bankroll, it makes it a little bit easier. Or if you're up for the day and you start trend betting and you can detach yourself from those bets, it's actually not too bad. That's the thing is, and that's where Crapsee here comes in handy to help detach yourself from that. 246, Kevin a Carpenter 2x4. At least that's my experience. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 2, 4, 6. Another single pitch. But if I'm in profit, then I can trend bet at the table, no problem. I have my pressing patterns, and that's where my practice comes in. That's a winner 6. Puck turns off. So let's make that 6 and 8 look like 42. Turn those bets off again. $15 pass line bet. But I can honestly say if I didn't practice like I do, I wouldn't feel comfortable putting the trend betting in and bring my bets up as high as I do too. The highest number I had on a number on the ship was $90 on a number. But I built up to that. I didn't start with that. I had that $90 either on the 6 or 8 or both on several occasions throughout the trip. Never got it higher than that though, because it's as long as my roll went. A little bit long on that one. 437 on the come out. Primary hit, so let's not throw it that far, Joe. Pull it back just a little bit. We stay with the same set. 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 7. Yeah, I would have went higher, Red, if the trend betting brought it higher. I would not have had any problems doing that whatsoever. In fact, I was hoping to get it over $100 on a number, but I was not able to. But again, I worked my way up to that level after regressing and all that stuff, all that set. So I did not start at that. 145 trucking campers marked at point of 5. And like I said, my betting here is blue collar scrap style. The only thing that changes when I'm between here and the real table when I'm shooting is the size of the bet. So everything's in relative. On the show here, I start out with what? 100 the black chip level a lot of times. That was 0.5, so all of our bets are set. We'll dice out. But I just lower it for the chip, whether it be the $15 level, quarter level, whatever it is. Dice out. 639 Hollywood and Vine. Good morning, Bruce. Five, 4, 2, 3, 639. It always seems like Bruce comes on when I'm using the all winner set. I swear every time. I haven't used it for a while. Good morning, Sheriff C. Good morning, Steven. There's a 9. Let's go to $35 on that 9. We'll go 35. No, we're going to stay there on the 5 because we got the pass line covering that. Am I breathing properly? I think I am. I'm a little tired today. It was a long night at work last night. It's out. Got a little bit of a cold. Five hard 10, Old Bay bushel. This could be a double pitch. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 5, 5, 10. Let's go to $50 on that 10. So when I'm at the table in a casino, on the cruise, whatever, I'll roll the dice, I'll see what the results are, and then I immediately look down at the chips to see what level the chip is. So that way I can tell them immediately what the next bet level is going to be. And if I can't see what the chip levels are, I'll ask them what's on that number. And then I know exactly, as soon as they say the number, what the next bet is going to be. So, a little bit long on that one. 2, 6, 8. There's so late. Five, 4, 2, 3, and 2, 6. Right die off axis. Everybody has the bad flu by Bruce, so I wish you guys the best there, Bruce. Beavywood says what other people bet on him does not affect him. I have a story about that. That was actually kind of funny, but that was the 6 or the 8. Let's go to $60 on the 8. The increase of 3 units. The first time I was down in Vegas was that 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago, and Ryan from Mark the Point had I think he had $100 or something like that on Hardway, and I hit a Hardway, and he goes, that's $600 or $900 he won on it or whatever it was. And Mary happened to be at the table at the time, and she heard that, and she's like, holy mackerel, that guy made that much money on you. That was the day I was in the zone, so I really did not even hear him say that. I think Joel was there that day. 2, 3, 5, Justice Gen 5, Winner 5. Puck turns off. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we have 2, 3, 5 results. That was the day I had that 28 rower on the table. I went right after Jen, and Jen also had a 28 rower on the same day. 5, 4, 2, 3. Good morning, lazy dog. Okay, puck is off. All the bets are turned off. We had a 5, so let's make that 5 look like 35. Turn them off, and then we got 15-hour pass line bets. Okay, all bets set. Now Mary Parlay, everybody paycheck Joe gets. I don't look at the other people's bets either. I don't. I'm just worried about my own. Peace out. Aces, Magic Aces, Mad Hatter. Pass line loser on the come out. Winner for the DP. Now, the most money I've seen on a bet, on one specific bet, was on Astound and Joliet. There was a guy playing, he had $10,000 on the field, and he won it. It was, pretty big bet. So again, we're going to go back up $15 on a pass line. All of our box numbers are turned off. If I took everything down, we would be up $90. Peace out. 4-3 on the come out. So one taketh, one giveth. Oops, that's not an ouch. That's a pass line winner. Another primary hit. 5-4-2-3 and 4-3-7. You try to see the don't bets. Even that doesn't bother me unless they're being assholes about it or they stack them up. The only thing that really bothers me at the table actually is when people are putting chips in my landing zone area. That part does bother me, and that does throw me off a little bit. So I will be completely honest with that. I'll try to get them to bounce over the chips or throw it so it lands past the chips, and that usually throws my focus off a little bit. That's out. $5-1-6 kitchen name mixer, marking a point of 6 again. 4-2-3, 5-1-6. Right die off axis. More spin, less chin. Come on, Joel. I'm trying to do both today at the same time. Helps add to the practice here. All that set. Face up. I'm about on pace for normal throws. 5-2. See, you distracted me now. Gotta blame that one on Joel, everybody. Just kidding. Just teasing. 5-2-7 out the Bruce. Good morning, Andrew. 10,000 on the field as well. Yeah, it's a nuts bet. Okay, that was our second primary in 2 throws. We're gonna go back to the Hardway set here. $10 pass line bet. And all bet set. They saw it. $1-5-6. Kitchen name mixer back on the 6. Give me 1 second here. I'll be right back, everyone. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Sound like my car alarm was going off, but it's somebody's phone on the table. So anyhow, okay, no chin. Let's get some spin going here. Let's go 480 across. 66 inside. And all bets set. Ace out. Hear that buzzing on the ceiling here. Go strong set. 5-4-5-4. Three, 2, 5. Justice Gen 5. Hit number 1. And we'll go 110 inside pressure. And I'll bet set. They saw it. 32 people playing along here. Two, 1, 3, ace, deuce. No help for me. Thank you there, Bruce. And dice out. Four, 5, 9-finger Joe. Perhaps Master Journey. So we hit number 2. Get out of this shooter as well. 5-4, 5-4, single pitch, or 5-9. And we'll regress our bets again to 160 across. So now, if I took everything down, I would be up about $130. If I lose it, I'm only down $30 for the day. So we are recovered from that second shooter finally. Pretty much. All bet set. Days out. One-eyed Joe, perhaps Master Journey, 1, 3, 4. Right die or left diaph axis. Yeah, let's go to $50. The 4 will 50 on that 10. Get a little bit aggressive on that press. Hopefully we can hit it again. And all bet set. Plays out. Four, 1, 5, truck and camper. Now when I release the dice just a split second too early, actually. But a 35 on that 5, 35 on a 9. And 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bet set. Takes up. Five hard 10 all bay bushel. Terrible throw, but definitely take that result. I'm glad we pressed that number up before with that sister press. Primary topside both dice. Let's go right to 100 on that 10. 5, 4, 5, 4. Thank you, lazy dog. Face out. 358. Great babe. Single pitch. $42 on that 8, $42 on that 6. Yeah. And I'll accept this up. $358 again. A great paper. What, $60 on that 8? And they sold. Three hard 6 winner 6 double Degen. Puck will turn off. Primary pack side both dice. Okay, let's make that 6 look like $60. And we'll turn those bets off. 5454. And all bets set. That's up. Looking for a new point. Two, 6, 8. There's slight. So let's multiply of 8. Right axis. All of our bets are turned back on. And face out. Three, 6, 9, triple D. Dice Dr. Dan. Drop a quarter on there, make it look like 60. Hand anatomy plays a big part of it, Hondo. Big part of it. And finger placement on the dice and how deep you go, how shallow you go plays a big part of it. But everybody is slightly different, so you got to kind of do what's best for you. And that comes through practice and knowing what to look for. 3, 5, 8 to winner 8. Great, babe. Puck turns off. 5-4, 3-5-8. Okay, now I'm going to go to 90 and the 8. This is exactly where I got to on the ship. And then I can past this level. We'll get past it today, though, here. And all bets set. Looking for a new point. So. Five hard 10 Old Bay bushel. So marked point at 10. All right, top side both dice. Bets turn back on. And dice out. Two hard 4 hard fuzzy 4 2's gonna cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. $100 on that 4. Oh, that puts me in a very big predicament. If I pulled my bets off, I'm $10 over goal. Now we're going to keep going. In real life, I would pull my bets down, just play that pass line. But we're going to keep up on here. I feel good. All bets set. They sold. 4, 5, 9 finger good one. Four, 5, 4, single pitch with the 4, 5, 9. Oh. Let's go to $90 on that 9. Right, 4, 5, 4. And base out. For a hard 8 square pair. Four hards for the day, says Glenn. Yep. And all about set. This out. Oh, that was a little hard. 5, 4, hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Perfect. That'll work. Single pitch. One 20 on that 9. And all bets set. Is out. 246. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. $90 on that 6. Let's see if we can hit that 8 once. That would be nice. Hit the 8 again. We hit the 8 again. I think that'll be a repeater win on that 8. And all bets set. Excellent. Here we go. 538. Asking, I shall try to deliver. This will be a nice hit. 5-4, 5-4, single pitch, 538. That is repeater 1 on the 8. Let's go to 180 on the 8. Five, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. They soft. Okay. 639. That is the Hollywood and mine. Another $100 hit there, so let's go to 150. So no matter what, I am at goal for the day, no matter what. So I'm playing with profits now. All bets set. Fun money, if you will. That's all. Four, 2, 6. Holy cannoli. 4, 2, 6. Go to 120 on that 6. Oh. Yeah, Sawboys are not too forgiving, or BB Wood. That sucks. That's why they call me Nine Finger Joe. All that set, and they out. Five, 1, 6 KitchenAid mixer, perfect. One more hit on that 6, that'll be a repeater win as well. Go to 180 on that 6. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. They soft. 5-5, hard 10, Old Bay Bushel, winner 10. Puck will turn off. Even. And we're going to go to $200 on that 10. Turn those bets off. $15 pass line bet. And all bets set. Dice out. Five, 6, Yo Chef. Pass line winner. Come on, natural loser for the DP. Down to the bookends. The bets are still turned off. A pedo on the pass line, so we'll keep that at $15. All bets out. Dice out. For 5, 9 finger Joe. Perhaps Master Journey. Let's mark the point of 9. All of our bets are turned back on again. And all bets set. This out. Four, 1, 5. Truck and camper. It's a number we threw a lot in the beginning, but we haven't thrown for a while because all my bets are at the $100 level except for the 5. $60 on that 5. All bets set. That's all. Four, 2, 6. And it's done. Holy cannoli. 4, 2, 6. 5, 4, 5, 4. Single pitch. Let's go to $300 on that 6. So if I hit the 6 or the 10, that'd be awesome. Go this out. No, we got a winner 9. No, that was a repeater win on that 6, by the way. 3, 6, 9. Triple D. Winner 9. Puck turns off again. 5, 4, 5, 4. 3, 6, 9. Be another nice payout. 10 ton is live tonight. Yes. Yes, he is. He should be at least. Let's go to 250 on that 9. Turn our bets off. $15 pass line bet. There you go, Joe. I hit the 100 plus RQS today for you without including the repeater bets, which I'm curious. I'll turn that back on and see where that brings us. This out. Three, 4, 7 to come out. That was a terrible throw. My the dice split when he left my fingers. Pass line winner. Come on, natural. Loser for the DP. It's a double pitch. Five, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, right. A 2 or 12 comes. Yeah, probably not wrong. Place out. No, you're wrong. 369 triple D. It's marked 29 again. 4, 5, 4, 369. What was I gonna look at? Can't remember. I was gonna look at. We've only had 4 numbers for as a points. We're in 4-point fire bet right now. That's what I was gonna look at. This up. There we go. That's gonna be the end of the roll. The 2, 5. Bruce. Okay. Oh, that was a productive roll. Very similar to yesterday. Almost to the T yesterday. Same type of shooting. So we had 5 shooters yesterday. Sharpshooter paid out 10-1. So let's look at our statistics here for the day. We had 4 shooters. We had a 6, a 4, a 14, and a 32. And puts our SOR today at 14.0, SRRs at 8.0, 3 come out 7s. Strong numbers today were the 6, the 8, and the 9. So we got 5. No midnights today. Craps numbers are way down. 4 was even down. Box numbers, inside numbers are way high today. 4s, 10s are low. Come out 7s slightly high. Orange fields low and hardways are high as well. Looking at our dice roll results through the end of yesterday, puts us at 3,397 rolls, SORs at a 10.93, SRRs at a 7.05, and our BSRs at a 7.59. Gun goes not able to get to a second goal, but a strong day today. You are very welcome there, Glenn. Red is up $1,900 for the day. Michael Pearson says, well, strong finish. Sleep well. I'm definitely going to go to sleep here pretty fast. You recover from Tuesday plus 500, says Joel. Awesome. Glenn's up 2,600. Coffeeland, you are very welcome, my friend. And Baby Wood says, to the cage, 700, no complaints. I am up today. We're at 95, 94. Seems like I should be up a lot more than that, but we had to recover from that one shooter, so I am up like $1,250 for the day. So not bad. But anyhow, I will be back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous. See you tomorrow.